Hey, what's up, Raider Nation? Happy Saturday. I hope everyone's enjoying the NFL playoffs. I'm currently watching Carolina and LA go at it right now, worry free, since there's nothing we have to worry about at this point. I'm just going to enjoy football. So Mendoza continues to show us why he's the talk of the town after last night's game. Gosh, I thought it was going to be a better showing from Oregon, and they just got mopped up. I don't think it changes the fact that I still think Dante Moore is a good quarterback, but I mean, of course, just like most of you listening, I think Mendoza is the guy. However, I try not to get too excited just because we don't know what the team's going to do, right? Like, are we going to trade for picks? Who knows? But I sure hope we get Mendoza. He continues to prove why he holds that Heisman. Already Monday we're gonna get to see Indiana and Miami go at it for the championship, and that's gonna be fun because lately I've been impressed with Carson Beck. Not that I want him to be our quarterback, um, but I think he's looking good, and it's going to be fun to watch him and Mendoza go at it. But after watching last night's game, I don't even know if Miami stands a chance. Let's see. Mendoza looks like he's going to have that perfect season, right off into the sunset to the NFL, and hopefully get picked number one. Um, Other things to talk about. I know that Kobiak completed his interview yesterday. Kevin Stefanski completed his interview, and I really like Kevin Stefanski. It's hard to, and he was with a bad organization too, with the Browns, right? Whenever I say it's hard to be a Raiders fan, I always think, well, at least I'm not a Browns fan, So always keep that in the back of your mind, when things are going tough. But I do think he's a good coach. He can't help it that he's with a bad team, and I don't think that he's responsible for a lot of the calls that the organization makes as far as like drafting and all of that. So I wouldn't be upset. He was a two-time coach of the year, so he is a good coach. Um, I still like Kobiak. Also, I was listening to Hondo Carpenter. I guess one of his sources was saying that Davis, the QB coach for Denver, his interview went really well. And they wouldn't be surprised if he had a follow up, a second interview. I guess he was really prepared. He had a game plan and really impressed people in that room interviewing him. So be on the lookout for that. Davis Webb might get a follow up interview. Um, but what are your thoughts, Raider Nation? Are you excited? Are we going to get Mendoza? And again, I hope everyone enjoys, these playoffs. Watching the Rams and the Panthers. I can't wait for that for the Bears and Green Bay game. I think that's going to be really good. I'm taking Chicago. They're at home, but you know the Bears are a great example. I mean, they have the coach that we wanted, right? We wanted Ben Johnson, and look how quickly he turned the thing around. Now, I'm not saying that, we get a young coordinator, hotshot coach, and he turns the team around, the first season, but look at the possibilities if we do bring in that coach, right? The Bears were struggling just like us, and now look at them. They might beat Green Bay tonight in advance in the playoffs. Go to so um, I hope everyone enjoys and looking forward to that game on Monday. And drop some comments, likes, subscribe. I'll definitely get back to you in the comments. So I just want to hear from you, Raider Nation, and I know everyone's excited. You see all the posts of Mendoza. He's definitely the obvious pick for us, but I want him just as bad as you. And that's why I'm trying not to get too excited because we don't know what the coaches are thinking, and we are the Raiders, right? So I hope we get him, um, but just trying to look at it from a realistic standpoint on, what are they thinking in that boardroom, right? Um, I don't know. I feel good about it. What do you think the chances are? I mean, it's definitely. a 90% chance that we're going to get him, but there's always that what if I saw a bunch of mock drafts, I'm sure you have too, where what if a team like the Jets give us three first rounders and a second round, in this upcoming draft. um, that's a lot. So, and I'm sure people are, teams are making calls right now, maybe giving us offers like that, but me personally, I wouldn't give up the first round pick at all. We need the quarterback. That's how I feel. But I'm sure it's pretty tempting for the GM and coaching and that whole front office when if teams are throwing two first round picks or three first rounds. I think it should be three first rounds at the minimum. But you know, I don't even want to continue to talk about trading our number one pick. We know what we want, we know what we need to do, but just putting out those possibilities. Well, I hope everyone enjoys the playoffs this weekend. Raider Nation, have a great weekend, safe weekend, and hope to be on here again soon, talking about what we love. So, peace out, Raider Nation.